Okay, there. So we got people. If I'm streaming live on YouTube in the event that people get people don't get in. I'm trying to get back to it so I can get the link. Come on, YouTube. But I guess people have to be watching. They have to be on there. So we got people. Okay. If I'm streaming live on YouTube in the event that. Okay, there we go. Everybody on? Okay, so we're getting close. Let me tell everybody, hold on. I gotta find my YouTube page. So bear with me, guys. I'm getting there. Let me tell them I need to see. Wait a minute. You can't get in. Y'all bear with me. And there. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's 102. I don't know how many I could have. Hi. How y'all doing this evening? Now, I do want to say, let me have 102. I don't know how many my YouTube, I'm broadcasting on my webinar, and I don't remember how many I can have, but I'm glad all of you are here. And you can also, I shared it on in the group that in the event they can't get in on Zoom, they can go to the YouTube broadcast. Okay. Now, what we do have some house rules tonight for this live training, and I'll just simply say we will not be sharing any of our strategies. We'll be looking at some information on the trades, but what we will not do is I don't want you to post any specific strategies of Dr. Spiller's because it is live on YouTube, okay? So we're not going to post. Please let everybody know we are not going to post any of the strategies of Dr. Spiller's on here. We can talk about the harmonic scanner, but I will not be giving out any information as it pertains to the strategy. So keep that in mind, and then we're going to have a good time tonight. First and foremost, I want to welcome all of you and just say thanks for joining in tonight, and hopefully that each of you will learn something tonight as we are going to look at possibly trading live. If we do have trades, then we will go ahead and share some with you tonight. In the event that the group comes out with a trade, you can continue to do that as well. All right. So we're going to try this tonight. I guess people are on that one as well. Okay. So let me switch over and make sure the people on YouTube I'm going to share my screen with you. I got to first log on. Y'all bear with me just a moment. Let me log on here. And this is going to be www.iml. Harmonic. All right. How many of you were in trades today? How many of you were in trades today? And if they were profitable, or did you learn something from it today that you didn't know yesterday? And it's always good to kind of get your feelings on whether or not you learned something, guys. It's important that you're learning every day. I want you to learn every day, okay? Every day we should be learning. All right, I'm going to share my screen. All right, there we go. Let's get back here. Oh, somebody had a question, comment. All right, we're trying to wait till it loads up here. Somebody learned something from last night. I was in AJ, but it hit the stop loss. Those things happen. I was in AUD USD yesterday, and yeah, took a loss on just a little bit, not much, but those were the things. I read the market right, but the market decided to do what it wanted to do, and those things happen. You know, you just got to get to the point where you understand, hey, sometimes the market just doesn't go the direction that we want it to go. Okay. So, oh, Euro USD. Now, anybody trading tomorrow? Does anybody have any? I'm trying to see if anybody's trading tomorrow. Or do any of you don't trade on Fridays? Like some of us don't trade on Fridays. Not after London. Okay, good. So I'm going to have a lot of people up in the London session, huh? All right, here we go. So I'm wondering why the harmonic scanner is not doing what it needs to do. Anybody having problems with the harmonic scanner? It has a mind of its own today. And we're trying to get there. Oh, that's not what I want to pull up. My apologies. That's not it. I was on YouTube, I guess. I'm still on YouTube. I thought I was on here. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure. No, I'm still live streaming. I just can't remember where it is. I'm on. Oh, somebody said, what's the name of my YouTube channel? Good. Somebody said working for Peppermint, which is everything no longer available and option available. Okay. My YouTube is all right. This goes out to where is it? I don't know. There we go. All right. Oh, somebody asked me what's my YouTube channel. So my name is the YouTube channel. My apologies. Let's see here. Okay, there. Well, no, that's not. It's live. I just want to make sure everybody could see. Mm-hmm. Hold on, guys. We're getting ready to go. All right. I want to make sure, resume. This ain't the one. Where's the harmonic scanner? There we are. I think I might have to do something different, y'all. Hold on just a moment. Why? I'm gonna log out and log back on. Okay, let's try. Let's see if I can get something going here. EJ. And that's on the 1 hour and on the 4 hour. Okay, cool. Well, it has a mind of its own. It's not trying to start. Come on. Okay. It's just not working. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. Let's try the 15-minute. That's not my internet. Okay, everybody anybody else having problems right now? Okay, hold on. I'm going to log out of here. Okay, I still see, okay, so maybe it's my internet, but the thing is, it allows me to get there. Let's try it one more time. I was doing just fine. Let me open up this one. I might have to get out of Chrome, y'all. I apologize for this. This is... Uh-oh, did I just... It says I can't log in right now because my account is logged into another one. Really? Try it in 5 minutes. It's not. Let me try this here. Control. Okay, well, the harmonic scanner is not running for me right now, but that's okay. Let me try this one. Nope, it's not. So hang on. Let me do this. One more thing, guys. My apologies. Let's try sharing this screen with you. Okay. Let's go. Can everybody see this screen? I need to make sure I'm still streaming. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, now, remember what we're going to look at, and I will go and put the stuff on there that I need to put on, and we'll go from there. So let me pull up. Okay. All right, everybody can see here. Since I would have put the harmonic scanner in. If it comes back up, I will go to the harmonic scanner and look at it. Let's look and see what we got going tonight. It is now 10 o'clock. So I want to look at some currency pairs, and I'll talk to you, and you all talk back to me. Now, trading in this session right now, you can trade any pair you want to, but you really want to look for the one that has volume. The session that's open right now is the overlap with the Asian and the Australian session. And since there's an overlap, it gives you a little bit more, I guess you could say, you have a little more volatility when there's an overlap. If you just had the Australian by itself, not a whole lot moves. But with the Japanese or the Asian session overlapping, you get more trading. The volume is a little bit higher, okay? Not quite as much as during the London session or the London US overlap. All right, so let's look at some JPY pairs. Anybody in a JPY pair right now? High strong for sell. Okay, yeah. No, I can't. I know you might. I'll just tell you, you can kind of look that up. Randy, you can kind of look that up, but because we're live on YouTube, I won't share that. You know, anyone can go out there and look at it, but you want to take a look, okay? And when we're just in our group along, then I can share that with you. Thank you. All right. All right, here we go. So we're looking at CAD JPY right about now. I need to put something else on my chart. Hold on, guys. And some of you all probably have it on as well. That looks interesting. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. But we've got this going on. Hey. I need to put somebody's name down. What'd you say? I can't see you or hear you. There's only that one. That's named Dixon. Oh, they're not in. It's like 3 of them. Okay. All right. Let's got Audrey, Jamila, Desmond, and Dixon, Ronald Dixon. All right. Somebody got a question. What are we looking at right now? My currency strengths are on point. or a point behind. CAT is showing 6.8. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at, but the 1 hour, I mean, it may be, yeah. Okay, so y'all talk back to me. Those of you who are watching this right now, I'm looking at a strong buy, but maybe a little pullback, but it depends on your broker how currency strength shows. Yeah, shows. We got you there. So I'm looking at buy. Well, that's just gonna be a little pullback. I can't see a major. Now, that's one chart. I'm gonna show you all that one, and I'm gonna keep this one going. So just you have to that's a funny one. That's a funny one. Who is that? Somebody that has what can I find a 6-step setup? You can't try to make fun of anybody, but you have to be a part of Dr. Spiller's group in order to have the 6 steps. And if you are, then you need to go to the and push 1,000. Okay. Huh? Oh, for real? The whole thing? The 6 steps? Oh, the checklist? Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, y'all. But not 3 step. 3 step, but not this setup or not what setup? Okay. Hang on. Let me close that one just a minute. I want to show you something really fast. Okay. Let me get this one. I'm just showing y'all some setups. And most of you probably already have your stuff. You know, you have your charts set up the way you want them. Okay, I got 3 here. Let me go with this GJ. This one right here. I don't need these. Okay. Let me bring this one over. And I'm just going to go right now. You'll notice I only have a couple of things on my chart. I don't have a whole lot. Now, y'all with me? I don't have a whole lot on my chart. Couple of things going on. This is GJ. Okay. I'm trying to find one. That's my 10. That should be my 50. I'm going to throw another one on real quick. Then I want to look at Fibonacci. I got a question. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. All right, so what's going on here? What's going on? Let's go look here. Let me ask y'all a question. If you're in a trade and you understand, do you understand setups? You understand how to set up your own chart? Because you can have a number of settings. You can have a number of indicators. but it's going to be up to you. Let me share something with you. What are you looking at right here? If you truly want to be a trader, there's some things you're going to want to understand. Let me show you what you're looking at here. Y'all talk back to me. What's going on here? Come on. So this is the daily, right? This is the daily chart. What do you see happening right here? I want you to pay attention to this because this, ladies and gentlemen, was this is on the day chart. So we actually have a downtrend, correct? This is a strong downtrend. What do you call this? What do we call this? Yeah, there you go, Xavier. Very good. Right. So now, how many of you use? Okay. How many of you use the moving at? What do you mean the moving at? Sam must have said something about that. Okay. So we got some retracement going on. How many use Fibonacci? And Fibonacci is not something difficult. Oh yeah, we got almost. Wow. Yeah. So can y'all see what's going on here? Let me turn these white. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a nice move. That's a nice move, right? Somebody said, yes, a lot of pips. Okay, true. This is on the daily. This actually started back in November up to January. Okay, so you had a nice run. But now what's going on? And yes, it did cross the EMA. But what does that mean because it crossed, right? So a lot of times, you know, this happens. Yeah, you could stay in on it. If you're running a daily chart, you got about January 2nd up until now. This is what's going on. A lot of people trade on the day chart. So as it was saying, you're at about 809 pips. So let's look at a 15-minute to see where we can get in on this. Can we get in on it? 15-minute. It is now 10:20. So we've got about another 10 minutes to go. This is the 15-minute. So I'm going to show you one thing. If I'm scalping, right? How many of y'all actually do scalping? Yeah, that was a nice cross. Yep, that was a nice cross. That was a nice one, a nice cross. Man. And I like trading on the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at the hour right quick. Because what I'm doing, I'm just looking to see, can I? Okay, we got another 10 minutes before that happens. But it's not going to. One other thing here that I've been playing with, I want y'all to see this. No, I don't like that one. No, I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I am, because I get that in 200, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's set right. Still going up. Now, anybody looking at this as a possibility to get in? Let me show you 1022. Yeah. Next one, I'm gonna do a market execution on this one. Where's my trading? Oh, Da, 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 da. All right. I see people. You see that? What's that one on, Darren? I see that you, I see that. I see that. GJ, That's why I went ahead and did anybody get in on that? Yep. That's pretty good there. I'm looking to see, and everybody's pretty quiet. Now we're on here. This is what happens during trading, guys. So it's just, it is what it is. There we go. And we got a low volume, but it is a good trade for now. I mean, if you're scalping, I'm looking to get maybe on this next one, maybe 5. Let me look how many pips we're moving. We're going from here to about here. Oh, really? 16 pips? That's not bad. That's 10 pips for the day, right? 10 pips for the day, y'all. And that's on GJ? Yep. All right, sorry. What we look at? We look like on, that was on the hour. What does it look like on the 15 minutes? That was a strong move, but then this one popped back up. So a buy on GJ. If you're trading, okay, see, now somebody said, what will be the take profit? Let me tell you how I operate. I don't tell you to take profit. It's up to you. Okay, and I'm going to say this. If you're doing, and this is how I operate. You're learning how to trade. You decide whether you want to get 1 pip, 5 pips, 10 pips. If I'm looking at a 15-minute chart, I'm not looking to get 10 pips necessarily. It's not, every now and then you may find it, but if you're working off of a 1 hour time frame, how are you confident that it'll keep going? Well, I'm not confident necessarily. I'm looking at my experience with trading on the 15-minute time frame. If I'm trading on the 1 hour, then, you know, I would be doing something different. Let me show you some, let me close this out some. And this is all about trading. It goes up and it goes down. I'm looking at here. Nothing there. This is, let me look at the daily and see what's going on. I think we showed it there. Okay, so on the daily, I'm looking where price went. Let me open up a little bit more and show you some structures. What you want to pay attention to are the structures. Like I said, I'll usually on the 15-minute time frame, I entered on a 15-minute time frame, but I'm looking here where price is, where I am right now. This is an area right here, had a little structure there. So if it breaks this area, it may give me about 2 or 3 pips before I can get out. And the thing is, this is the area right here, because see, this is a structure where price went up and it stopped and it pulled back. This is a structure here. This is on a daily time frame where it hit here and it pulled back. So right where I am is a little area where, you know, I'm taking a chance on getting a couple of pips or not. Now, that's me. Now, that may not be you, but as you learn, now I'm going to say this, I'm trading with 50 cent here. I think 50 cent, yeah. Okay. So I'm probably gonna go, like I said, 50 cents times $1.50, $3.50, something like that. If you had a larger time frame, I mean a larger lot size, like a standard lot, you may be getting about $15 out of it, maybe. Only because I'm saying scalping. Okay. This is not a long term. I wasn't looking to see on a 1 hour. I was only on 15 minutes. I hope everybody understands that. When you're entering, I'm gonna share this with you. When you're entering a trade, what you want to do is work on your plan. What do you want to do? Your plan. What does your plan say? Are you all entering a trade because Coach Ray said, hey, here's a good one right here? Or are you entering because, hey, this is a scalping trade, I'm only going to get 1 or 2 pips on it, I haven't gotten my 10, I haven't gotten my 20 for the day? You tell me. Because if you're in a trade just because we're on here tonight and you want to trade, that's no way of doing it. You should always, and I said this on the last trainings that I've had, you should never enter a trade unless you know what you're going to get out of it. So I'm going for about $1.50. If it gets close to it, I may just take my $1.50 and go. And you may say, oh, that's not a lot of money. But let me tell you, $1.50 and $2.10 and whatever, those add up. A profit is a profit. I'm getting ready to get out of this one. And if I'm going to show you something here, I'm going to put a line here. If this breaks this area, chances are you're going to go up again. See, this just went all the way up here. If price gets back, it broke right here. It's a clear reversal if it comes back up here. But we're not at that stage yet. Let me go to the 15-minute. We got 1 more minute and another candle's going to start. See this red candle here? This was price pullback. But now we're looking for this price to move up more. Right in here on this candle. It'll probably go for, yeah, maybe another pip. If it breaks, see, when I say break structure, what you want to look at, I hope y'all can see this. See what price wick right here? Chances are it'll wick there again. However, if it's not a strong area of resistance or support, the likelihood of it moving on, continuing, because the dominant trend is what? Let's go here, look at the day chart. The dominant trend was it's a sell, but we're in retracement right now. The retracement, I can tell you, would probably go, it's already broken to 61.8. So it can get up here around the 77, the 78 or the 80. Brent says the pullback didn't close under the MA. I'm trying to see where you're speaking of it at, Brent. I'm trying to see where you're speaking. Say the pullback didn't close under the moving average. Yeah, but we're in the one I just showed. Okay, yeah. But so on the daily chart, though, I use the daily to look at where am I? This is my dominant. We got a retracement right here. This retracement is still, of course, what time is it here? We're already in another day. Yeah, we're already in another day. So it's on an uptrend for this. It's on a, it's in a, I just lost my train of thought. We are in a bullish area here. It's heading toward possible reversal. That's what we'll look at. See, because we got this area here where it was in consolidation. And then where I have Fibonacci, this was where it actually could have gone up here, but I didn't use that candle. I used this one. If it's going to continue, that's why I put the PSAR on it, so it kind of track it for me. It's on a strong trend up. We still got a ways to go there. Let's go down, back down to the 15-minute and see what's happening. Small little pullback, but you saying this is the one you were talking about? The pullback didn't close on the EMA, but this was not. See now on the 15-minute. See now, when you want to look at the pullback, you want to look at the because is it considered a really pullback if I'm using the day as my trend? You know, you can look at it either way. On the 1 hour, let's see how we're looking. Yeah, just a little bit of pullback. We've got about 10 minutes to go. Okay, so that's one that would, like I said, you probably get a couple of pips out of it if you were trading on the 15-minute time frame. Any questions about that one? And I think Hezekiah George, okay, one of the questions you were asking about being confident that it'll keep going up. You got to understand, no trade will continue necessarily. It's always going to be, it's going to push, it's going to push, it's going to push until, if it's going in the uptrend, it's going to push till the sellers decide they're going to take over. And a lot of times you have different traders, okay, or different things that are affecting the market. You know, the central banks sometimes comes in and they do some things, but for the most part, you know, as you're trading on a daily basis and you continue to do this, you will learn to read your charts based on where structure resides. And what I mean by that is support and resistance. If I cannot tell you, one of the most important aspects of trading is understanding support and resistance. How many of you have studied support and resistance, not only through our Markets Live Academy, but on your own, until the point you're confident in looking at a chart and saying, oh, price wicked here? You understand what it means when you see that it wicks. And you can go from a higher time frame to a lower time frame and then back again. How many of you can look at your charts now that you've been studying with Dr. Spiller and can tell where structure lies? Now, and then not even necessarily having these indicators on here. Are any of you trading with a lot of indicators or just a few? Very good, Darren. Very good. Support and resistance is key. Support and resistance is key. Do I have anybody that's listening to me who's not comfortable with support and resistance? Okay, so Kizzy, does that mean you're not comfortable? Okay, Jan is not comfortable. Now, how many of you are studying? I'm still learning, okay. Not comfortable, all right. Some people will draw it from the wick. When you're looking at support and resistance, yes, you can look at the wick and say, well, you go to the top of the wick because that's where it was. But I usually look at the neck right here as my indicator to say, oh, you know what? Yeah, it somewhat. Okay. Yeah, it lost some momentum here. Yeah, and you can look at the closure. That's true. Okay, let's while we're looking at that, if price breaks through support, does it become resistance and vice versa? If it breaks through support, it very well, if it turns around, it becomes resistance if it turns around and bounces off of it. That's the thing that some people are not quite sure of. So you want to be able to look at, let's say, for example, here is a line of, let me find one. What are we on? We're on the 1 hour. Let me go 15 minutes. Where? Okay, I'm just trying to find an area. There's one, okay, and if it came back up, okay. So watch this. So I'm looking here and I put this line here. I see price hit here. See how this was a level of resistance, right? So then it comes down, comes back up here for a level of resistance. But what if, right here, no, wait, this, yeah, here comes resistance, support here. Okay, let me do this one. Okay, look at this. But I can see this here, see this red, all hitting this line, right? Now, this price went up here, came down, didn't touch here, but it touched here, right? The red touched right here. Now this is what I want to show you. When it breaks through, what happens? Who is always still? That's strictly up to you, Bradford. It's up to you. You said, are we still in GJ? If you're in GJ, you're in GJ for what reason? Okay, you were going for 3 pips. Now you got to look at it and you got to be able to tell for yourself now. Depends on where you got in also. I'm not sure where you got in because, let's see, I think I was at where I got in. It was here. Got in right here. Went up, came back, and that was how many? Because like I said, I don't know how many, what did you get when you went in? Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you got in. You should, if you were going for 3, you possibly could have gotten a 3, but it pulled back. I don't know where you got in at. Let's see. Okay, I had somebody raising their hand. I can't tell. I guess they, okay, I was trying to get to your question. How did I get what candles? They're just the regular candles. They're just the regular candles. Okay, Dan, you raised your hand. Do you have a question? Because I see the hand. I don't know if Daniel Safro meant to raise his hand. Okay, I tried. It's not letting me. Okay. Let's go look at one more here. We'll come back to that one. Brent, okay, on GJ, RSI keeps bouncing off of 50 and making new highs. Okay. Good. Now we're on. Now, how many of y'all understand about going from your high time frame to the lower time frame? Is there anybody on here that doesn't understand that I'm going on the higher time frame, looking at my trend, going to a lower time frame to see when to get in? Let me go back to this GJ here. Okay. Yeah, and it did it. I keep getting, I don't know if this person is intending to raise their hand, but I tried to ask the question. Go ahead and put your question. If you have a question, ladies and gentlemen, put it in the chat so that we can answer it there. Okay, one other question. Is anybody trading here with a plan? Are you just trading just because we're on here? Okay, so what I want to share is let's go look at, let me see if I can look at, if you're still in that trade. Now, you know that's going to be on you. It's up to you if you want to stay in or get out of it. But you should be trading with your plan. You should know whether you're going to wait to get a couple of pips out of this or not. It's going to, yeah, it'll bounce back. That's what it's been doing. If you'll notice here, price has been riding this three for a little while. Can you see that? Little pullbacks, but it's been riding this 3 for a little while on this 15-minute time frame. And really, you could start it from earlier. This is a new day, and that's what's been going on for the last, let me look at the hour. One big move. 5 hours. It's been going 5 hours. Okay. Well, I have a question. Wait for pullback and enter another position. Yep, that's true. Camille, you say, how long would you stay? I'm assuming you meant stay until it hits profit. What's your profit margin? What are you looking to get out of the trade? You got to calculate before you get in. You got to figure, oh, well, you know, I'm going to get about $1, $2, depending on you, $10, $20. Depends on how much money you have in your account. Okay. How much do you have in your account? Okay. I'm in low lot, so I would say $1 or so. Okay. Low lot. If you're trading with like 10 cent, a micro lot, then you may get anywhere from 50 cents to $1 if you trade on a 15-minute time frame. And then you got to figure out what you're willing to risk. Are you willing to risk $5 to make $1? Are you willing to risk $10 to make $2? That's what most people don't look at. You know, what they're looking for in terms of what is it that they're willing to risk for a particular trade. What time is it? 10:48. One of the things I need to check, and I did not check on this here. Do we have any news coming out on JPY or yeah, any JPY news? Let me look at it real quick. Oh, I got nerve. Oh, no, that was at 6:30. So we didn't have any majors. I may trade in the morning. Wow. Don't look bad for trading in the morning if you trade on Fridays. Now, you know why it's not moving as fast. It's moving a little slow because that's just what happens this time of night. If no news is moving it, you know, it moves a little slow. But this, I'm going to tell you what has been going on. So we got about 10 minutes before we get to the hour for another candle strike. Now, what has been happening here is it's been moving up. Someone said it earlier, bouncing off the 50. It only dropped down once, but for the most part of yesterday and the day before, bounced off and went back up. Did a little pullback, then turns around and goes back up. Now, does that mean it's going to continue to do? Well, not necessarily, but you do want to try to read your charts and make sure that this is not a level of resistance. If it is, then you have to be mindful and say, well, you know what? This may not continue to go in the direction I want, so let me take my loss and go on. Or you say, well, hey, there is nothing blocking it right now. This is not a level of resistance. So chances are the buyers can stay. This bullish pattern will remain. One of the things that I do, I want to share real quick as I am getting information. How many of you use economies.com? Economies.com. Anybody? It's a website. See, that's interesting. Say, what is that? What's that? Let me go there. Let me see. They usually only show analysis for your larger time. I mean, not larger. For, let me see. Yeah. Oh, GJ is there. Let's just go and look at it. What does it say for this analysis? Oh, the overall. Y'all bear with me. I'm reading here. Somebody said, okay, they use my FX book. That's fine. That's good. Not a problem. But I use ForEx Factory. And I'll use JPY. JPY. See, I'm reading something here. Y'all don't be doing me like that. I usually, I didn't want that one. Shucks. Hold on. So I'm looking at economies.com. I want to go look at this analysis. And what time is this here? Expected trend for the day is a bullish trend. We're at 1.40 is what they are looking to go. So the expected range, trading range for the day is between 142.60 and 144.4. So the support level is 142.60. Let's find 142.60. Let's see if that has been a level of support there. Somewhere right in here. Let's go look at it on daily. 142, right up in here. That is what the level of support that they're talking about is kind of where we put support. Just want you to see that. Could you name that website again? Okay. This is economies.com. Economies.com. And it doesn't have all currency pairs. One of the things it does is give you a good analysis of what's going on. But now let me tell you, that doesn't mean that you just use that only. You've got to be smart and use that along with other information. You still have to plot your chart. You still have to do that. And they give you some information, but they're not trading your charts. They're not trading with your broker. So you have to be mindful. Don't just go there and say, oh, I got this in, I'm good. No, take it from Coach Ray. I got some losses to prove it. Okay. But it does give you some good information. It does give you good information on the major pairs, on some major pairs. Okay. All right, Darren, don't be laughing at me. This all good, y'all. Any questions y'all may have, because I'm gonna be getting out of here. I just want to give y'all some time to go through some trades. If the trade is positive for you, great. If it's not, hey, chalk it up to, hey, I got another one to go look at. Don't stay in a trade too long if you're not sure what you're doing. All right. And always, always, always use a plan. Use a plan. All right. Again, Fibonacci is a good tool to use as you're learning to trade, And I want you to know this, guys. If you're not trading in your demo, you're not a true trader. And I can say that because I know guys who make buku money, and they're always testing in their they're always testing in their demo. They're always working in their demo. Then the spilling killer strategy came along. Okay, yeah, those things happen. I'm just looking here. Pull back on this day chart. I'm looking at this trade, this GJ. Okay, so on this 15-minute, coming down, but it's bouncing off of, still showing me strength back, bouncing off the 10. No problem. Now I told y'all what I was looking for. Okay. I'm probably going to exit this trade because I'm not trying to lose $10 to make $2. But I think what I'm going to do is close out some. It's going to turn around there, but I'm going to close out. I'm going to do one. Okay, so I took 10th. I didn't drop everything. And do y'all know how to close out on your computer? I'm sure most of you do if you've been trading a little while now. I was trading with 50 cents, and then yeah, see? You learned something new, right, Jen? All right. You can close out with a partial loss. You don't have to take the whole thing. I just closed out with a dime. Yes, you can do that with your phone as well. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to practice so that you'll get a handle on different things like this. Hey, I don't have to close out the trade totally. I can just take a partial loss, you know, and that may be something you want to do. But just know that, of course, 10 cents is the lowest you can go. So keep that in mind. All right. We're good on that. Any other questions that I may be able to answer? How do you do that? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let me see. I'm always chasing all the 4 hour in the 1 hour. I'm looking for 20 pips and I'm sending 2 trades at the same time for 10 pips. Oh, all right. I ain't mad at you, Ricky. Ready to go. Way to go. I didn't know how to do a partial loss. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Let me go. So you say you go between the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Hey, I'm with you. Looking for about 20 pips. This one should have given, and it's not finished, but I'm looking at, unless something major comes along in the night. Because on this day chart, I'm still looking at, we still got, it may pull back, and I mean, because it is a dominant trend. I was just looking at possibly getting, like I said, 4 or 5 at the most pips out of this particular trade. I still may be able to get it because I'm looking right here. I'm already there, so I can. This breaks this one on this next hour in 1 minute. If not, I'm gonna get out altogether. But I was looking for it to come back up here, break through about right here, and then I could get my money. But it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. It's been an hour. It's getting ready. It's getting ready. It's getting ready. It's getting ready. Come on, money. Big money. Big money. Let's go, buyers. Y'all need to tell them buyers to come on. They need to get on the board. They know what time it is. I'm having a good time. And if you can't have a good time while you're trading, don't trade. It's all about mentality. It's all about the way you think. Okay, so kids say, how do you close out with a partial loss? Let me show. Come on, big money. Shoot. And for me, $3 or $4 is big money. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all go on. Laugh at CoachRay how you want to. Now, let me show you how to close out. Let me see. I'll go ahead and do this. So what I do on the computer, you double click on your trade. I'm sorry, wrong. Come over here like you're going to close out the trade. Click your X to close out the trade. Change your volume. So if you want to just go down 1 dime, like I was trading with 50 cents. If you want to only trade with 40 cents, you can erase that and put 40 cents in. If you want to only trade with a dime, meaning you really ready to give up 40 cents, then you close out with that. So for example, I'm only going to do 1 dime more. So I only want to trade now with 30 cents. So I put 30 cents in. Then I click close because it tells you close on a buy at this. Okay, so I closed out. Oh man, I closed out. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was only supposed to do a 10. So I dropped down to only trading with a dime. Sorry about that, kids. So what you want to take, don't take the 30 cents like I took the whole 30 cents, but I'm good. It's all good. All right. Any other questions? Again, when you're not sure about it, what do you want to do? Working your demo, working your demo, practice those strategies in your demo. Don't practice them on your live. You got your whole life to make money. We'll be back next Thursday this time, well, at 8:30 online. Dr. Stewart says for me to share with you. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good night.